Hey, this is Alex Boyd here with his Marketing 345 uh, final, and we are going through a Honda Accord marketing and communication strategy analysis. Now, specifically, the Honda Accord has been going on since about 1982 and is Honda's flagship four-door sedan for families and various audience demographics, and has made considerable and technological innovations and brand diversifications over 43 years. Its competitors include Ford, Nissan, and Hyundai, and has garnered a reputation for sustainability, reliability, durability, all the above. Specifically, the Honda Accord's target market. For segmentation, we want to take consideration demographic and geographic considerations. So specifically, the buyers can range from age 16 to mid-50s on, but specifically is value-based intrinsic segmentation improved over time. So Honda itself promotes eco-friendly cars to environmentally conscientious buyers. And also there are budget considerations that the buyers have. So specifically, Honda positions itself in between so it's either a mid-range or luxury sedan. The target market and considerations that the buyers also have includes a biogenic need for safety and also helps provide security and belonging in Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Sorry, safety and belonging. My apologies. Specifically, cognitive variables about the consumer response depends. So, is has very aggressive and prevalent marketing tactics. And so that could be whether video, magazine ads, billboard ads, and spends just a considerable amount of money on TV marketing itself. And so there's a tri-component model which affects clients. So specifically is that there's a cognitive variable about how consumers operate. So specifically is that variables such as reliability or functionality can influence the way that someone intellectually knows something about Honda, and effective is maybe associated with Maslow's hierarchy of needs, where they could have a sense of belonging or safety or reliability, all those things that Honda markets itself on. There's also a con active is that it confirms that Honda itself is a reliable car or product to buy and purchase. Um, so it uses a lot of peripheral persuasion, specifically just as the aforementioned media expressions, whether that be video or media or whatever. Central persuasion, that happens more specifically with car dealerships or when a salesperson has an innate knowledge of what a specific buyer's needs or considerations are. Specifically with diffusion of innovation is there's a lot of technological and overall company innovation that happens within a period of time. So specifically Honda itself, uh, the model or its market diversifies one when the cars, I don't know how to explain this. Specifically, well, let's go back. With aesthetic needs is that Honda changes. It changes from interior wood paneling to specifically a different, more technologically advanced interlay. Specifically, is that it becomes more sleek over time, and also the way that it interacts with consumers or it sells itself on is it becomes more diversified. And Honda itself is able to sell itself better. And I know that's not specifically talking about the variables that Honda shows or that the audience wants, but it helps compensates with an evolving audience need or consumer need as well. So brand influencers is specifically there are expert referentials. So Ed Kelly's Blue Book, it's a systemized quantitative review that a buyer can compare and contrast what is useful or see and be able to fixate on what is effective or useful for their own needs, whether that be word of mouth, confirmation for something that I was already going to purchase, all are useful and helpful in buyer considerations. Specifically, conscientiousness is that Honda itself is conscientious. It's careful not to outsource materials inequitably. It has a community-centric focus, and there are already environmental and social cultural considerations being made by eco-friendly models and cars. Specifically, internal factors is that it appears and things that buyers look at are just their appearance, if whether it's two-door, four-door, sleek, or older, and also takes into consideration how used it is and how new it is because it also interrelates with their budget and their budgeting purchase powers. Extrinsic factors are whether there's a motivation for a holiday discount for the time of season. All of those things serve for a buying decision behavior. Specifically, recommendations, considerations for marketing strategies is just improve and push more on its community-centric focus or audience base because Honda itself is already an established household name. Consideration also is that you should consider to and continue to market more towards a young audience because of its attractiveness to young buyers. Or if you can convince people that Honda itself is attractive for young buyers, then you're tapping into a completely new untapped market, which can breed customer loyalty. And marketing campaigns can also, I think it'll be really effective if you just choose an underprivileged family and give them an accord which shows and promotes Honda's and positive brand ideals. Okay, well, that is my presentation. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you have a good night, Merry Christmas, and Happy Holidays. I'm sorry to keep it brief. I'd love to explain more in more detail, but that's how it is. Thank you. Bye.